Who are the best, young, highest potential goalkeepers in the FIFA 21 career mode? I'm your boy Viva La FIFA and I will tell you everything about it. And do you want to see this video for the center backs, fullbacks, midfielders, wingers and the strikers? It's possible. I created a playlist with every single position made exactly like this. So if you watch that from the beginning to the end, you're an absolute FIFA 21 career mode mastermind. So don't forget to check it out, guys, because in this episode I've listed up all the highest potential goalkeepers that are younger than 24 years old with a few special guests added into the video. I hope you love it. If you do, smash a thumbs up, subscribe for more and put on the notification bell. We are starting the episode off with the goalkeeper of Leeds United, but there is one thing I want to tell you. The highest potential I will show you is the basic potential. It can be even higher if you use the player the best way possible. So we are starting off with Alison Becker. Hope to pronounce that correctly. Only 69 rated. That means you can pick him up for a very cheap price. With Leeds, he's doing great now in the Premier League. In real life, he's the first team goalkeeper, but in the game, he's only the backup for Kike Casilla, I believe. So you can pick him up for a very good and cheap price and make him your top goalie. One of my favorites is Diogo Costa. As you can see in the video clips, he is a very cool looking goalkeeper. He's playing for FC Porto and he is dirty cheap. If you can't sign him at the start, he still has a release clause of £6.6 million after 1 or 2 seasons. Still dirty cheap to pick him up, and just like Meslier, huge potential, very big growth potential. Brady Woodman is a young and talented goalkeeper playing in the Championship with Derby County. Do you start off with Derby County and win promotion to the Premier League, or do you have a Premier League side that wants to get a goalkeeper from England that is very cheap at the start with huge potential? Well, Woodman is your guy. Carnesecchi is the reserve goalkeeper of Atalanta Bergamo. He is a very powerful goalkeeper. He is quite tall, pretty strong, and for a young guy, he is already, well, very fanatic in the goal. You can see that he always wants to win. An 18-year-old rated goalkeeper on the bench, easy to pick up. This is something for a road to glory team, because with that potential, he will become better 5 or 6 ratings every single season from the start on. Lucas Chevalier is also a goalkeeper for road to glory, 61 rated. He is the 3rd or 4th goalkeeper with Lille, and that's the reason you can pick him up for less than £1 million. Is he worth it? Yes, he will go up with a plus 22. You hear that correctly. Don't wait any longer. If you want a French goalkeeper for road to glory, this is your man. Nico Manthel is a very promising goalkeeper in real life in Germany, and in this game he is easy to pick up at the start. Manthel also has huge potential, as all these goalkeepers have, but also pretty unknown, appearing under the radar for the bigger teams, and for you that is the possibility to sign him up and make him your young goalkeeper. Alexander Nouveau, the new reserve goalkeeper of Bayern Munich, has took the spot of Früchtl, the young goalkeeper. You can go for Früchtl or for Nouveau. I didn't put them both in the episode, but I tell you that right now. Both of them have great potential, are from Germany, or on the bench, can be sold for a relatively cheap price, and if you give Nouveau the confidence, he will become the new Manuel Neuer. Lafond is always in this video for my feeling. For the last 2, 3, even 4 years, he was a very talented goalkeeper with high potential, but every year it's going down a little bit more. Why? Because he is on the bench more than he can wish for. With Fiorentina, he is loaned out almost every single season. Let's hope for him in real life he can become a first team key player, and you can make that in the career mode. If you want to go for a Dutch goalkeeper, Justin Bijlo of Feyenoord Rotterdam is your option. The young goalkeeper will go up to 84, 85. That is huge potential. Feyenoord Rotterdam is not the biggest club in the Netherlands, and that's the reason that you can pick him up for a very nice price. If you give Bijlo the chance to play, he will never disappoint you. Last season, Farines was the player you needed to get in your hidden gem cheap team. Now he made the move to RC Lens, and that means he is not as cheap as he was in FIFA 20. His potential is still nice with a plus 10 from 75 to 85. Give a thumbs up if this video is helping you getting the best goalkeeper for your team, and give a thumbs up if you like Bazooni. The goalkeeper of the Republic of Ireland is now owned by Manchester City, but in the game he is loaned out to Rockdale. That means in the first season there is no opportunity to sign him up, but after the first season he goes back to City and they're willing to let him go for a very cheap price. What I like about Bazooni is that his potential is gigantic in comparison with his starting rating. For road to glory it's fine, but if you wait 1 or 2 years, you can also pick him up for a team that is playing, well, in the Championship or, well, in the mid-table divisions somewhere in England, Germany, Serie A, It all depends on what budget you have, but cheap as hell. Player that's already a little bit more known as Radu, the reserve goalkeeper of Inter Milan. For a long time, he was the #1 goalkeeper of Genoa. Back then, he was quite expensive, but if you wait a little bit longer, Handanovic is the first man without any questions being asked. So Radu is a reserve goalkeeper that in the long run will be better than Handanovic, because Handanovic will go down with his age, of course. So if you have Inter Milan, keep Radu, because in 2-3 years, he will be your new Handanovic. Unai Simon is already 80 rated, but he has potential to go up to 86, 87 basic average rating. So that is already very nice. Use him the best way possible and he might hit 90 plus. Unai Simon has one downside in comparison with young and talented players. He's already pretty well known and that makes him quite expensive. A little bit cheaper is Alex Mahek. The goalkeeper of Napoli is not always playing in real life because Ospina sometimes is the #1. Mahek is a very talented goalkeeper, but he has to make that last step in his career in real life. Can you make him do that in the career mode and develop him in the new Gianluigi Buffon? It's all up to you. Same can be said about Audero. It all depends on who you love more. What picture, what player, what name do you like more? Because Audero and Mahek, they're typical the same goalkeepers, so you can choose whatever you like. Mahek is a little bit more expensive because his starting rating is 1 higher, but for the rest, great goalkeepers in the Serie A. The hidden gem goalkeeper of the year is Maarten van der Vold. He is playing for Racing Genk in the Belgian Pro League. He is not always the first team goalkeeper, so easy to pick up, and he goes up to 87. From 68 to 87 at least. That means a plus 19 at least. Don't wait too long because his development will be explosive. This is the ultimate player for a road to glory if you have a bigger budget at the start. Well, big budget, he is still available for around £2 million. Unreal deal. Give a thumbs up if you want to get him. Real Madrid goalkeeper Lunin of the Ukraine is very nice. He is 75 rated, but just like Van der Voort, he goes up to 87 minimum, and that means he is a little bit more expensive, but he's also more well known. If you like to go for hidden gems, Van der Voort is your man. If you want to sign up a bigger name, you can go for Lunin. Manchester United fans, give a thumbs up for your goalkeeper Dean Henderson. In the game, I would say keep Dean Henderson and sell David De Gea after the first season, because De Gea will only go down in the long run and Dean Henderson is always increasing more and more and more. With the potential of at least 88, he's one of my favorite goalkeepers to sign up. Yes, he is not cheap. You can't sign him up with a road to glory team, but if you're starting off with a team like Leeds United, you have Meslier as a goalkeeper, Aston Villa, Everton, and you can sell some players. Dean Henderson can be your goalkeeper for the future. And of course, the United fans, please keep him and let him play. Onana, what's my name? It is Andreit Onana, 84 rated already. The 24-year-old goalkeeper is not unknown. He is very known and you can see and feel that in the price. Onana has a lot of amazing breadth as well as a goalkeeper, but as I told you, with that, a price is coming up and way up. This is only a goalkeeper for the elite clubs. Luis Maximiano is the man of Sporting Club de Portugal, another young and talented goalkeeper from Portugal. Yes, there he is. Maximiano has the potential of 88, 89. Young, talented and relatively cheap to pick up at the start of the game. Don't wait too long because bigger clubs will steal him away or his development will be so huge that he is almost unpayable. So if you want to get Maximiano, do it as soon as possible. A perfect goalkeeper for a team like Everton, Chelsea, who really needs a goalkeeper that is young and talented. Nothing against Mendy or Kepa, but for a team like Chelsea, this is the man to go for. Before we go to the highest young talented goalkeeper, we have a few honorable mentions. Ederson Moraes is still only 26. As I told you at the start, young goalkeepers, but we have a few guest players in the video. Ederson Moraes is a very cool goalkeeper, an amazing sweeper keeper, and we all know he's playing for City and he's almost not payable for the majority of you guys starting off with a normal team in the career mode. If we put in Alison Becker, we can't go without the man himself, Alison Becker. Once again, it showed that Liverpool without Alisson is a team without any spirit. He's a very good leader at the back, a great goalkeeper. He is already 27, even 1 year older than Alison Becker, but still his potential is one of the biggest in the game. Give a thumbs up for the best young high potential goalkeeper in FIFA 21, Gianluigi Donnarumma. The potential of 92 is lower than his basic stats last season. Those went up to 94. But once again, if you use him the best way possible, 92 is just the start for your Gianluigi Donnarumma. What a fabulous player. If you're going to try and sign him up, be very quick, be very quick, because Milan doesn't want to sell him, and if he becomes better, he is so high priced that, well, almost nobody can actually pay him. Before we finish the episode, we have two honorable mentions with the highest potential in the game, but they're not young anymore. But as I told you, guest players will be there. Mahek, Andreit, Stegen is starting off with a 90 rating, going up to 93. That makes him even better than Gianluigi Donnarumma. The downside with Mahek, Andreit, Stegen is 93 is really his max, while Gianluigi Donnarumma can increase even more. And the best player in the game as a goalkeeper is Jan Oblak. The 27-year-old goalkeeper of Slovenia and Atletico Madrid is super expensive, I don't have to tell you that, but Oblak is still fabulous. If you want to start off with a team once again like Chelsea, who needs a goalkeeper, or Paris Saint-Germain, you can go for Maximiano, for Lunin, but if you want to get instant success, Jan Oblak is your man. So I hope this video was helpful for all you people. Give a thumbs up if it was. Tell me who are you going to get in your career mode. Give a thumbs up if you love the video, and if you want to see more, click the playlist for the center backs, the full backs, the midfielders, the strikers. You can check it all out on my channel. Subscribe for more, you don't want to miss a single thing, and put on the notification bell. I thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you back with a brand new video.